everyone, welcome back to another session of Workout Wednesday Challenge where we are going to be building key influencers. I am Radhika, welcome back to DataZan. If you're liking the content, then please do subscribe to the channel as I don't want you to miss out on any future videos. And without further ado, let's jump into our challenge. Today we are solving Workout Wednesday 2022 Week 6 Challenge, and we are going to build this visualization around key influencers. Let's jump into our Power BI desktop for this. This time we need to fetch data from Google Sheets. So I'll click on Get Data and click on More and search for Google Sheets and then click on Connect. Now here we need to give the link of the Google Sheet URL. So I'm giving that, which is already given in the challenge, and I'll click on OK. Here you will have to sign in into your Google account. So I'm just going to sign in. And once I have signed in, I can directly connect my Google Sheet file with Power BI desktop. Now we need to get this data 2021 main file. So I'll click on the checkbox of that file and then click on transform data as we have to apply some transformations in the Power Query editor. Now the first transformation that I'm going to apply is remove these top three rows because it has no data that we need. So I'll go to home and click on remove rows and then select remove top rows, and I need to remove top three rows, so I'm going to give number 3 here and click on OK. Now what I can do is these are my headers, so I'll click on this icon and choose use first row as header so that the first row becomes my header. Now we don't need all of these columns in our data. We only need a few columns, and I'm using the same that were given in the challenge. So, and I have also learned a new trick on how we can easily select these columns rather than searching for all the columns that are there in these 258 column list. So I'll show you that as well. So firstly, I'll select the column that I need. That would be pay annual. So I'll click on pay annual and I will right click and choose remove other columns. Don't worry, I'll show you the trick on how we can get the rest of the columns easily and exclude the ones which we want to exclude from this 258 column list. So now what we need to do is there is a gear icon on the removed other columns step that we did. So I'll click on that gear icon and here we can search for the columns rather than scrolling to the right and finding those columns. So the next column that we need is employee role. So role as employee. Then we need years DV experience. Next is org size. Then comes education level. Then gender summarized. And race. I got out of it. So, and race, ethnic, underrepresented. And that's it. These are the 6 columns that we need, which we are going to use to explain the annual income. Next, we need to remove all those rows where role as employee, this column is blank, and that's because this will help us to look at only individuals working in full-time roles. So for this, I'm going to click on this drop down and untick the blank checkbox and click on OK. This is going to filter out all the null rows. Next, because we need to add conditional formatting, I am doing a small hack here. So I'm going to replace the null values, which is the blank values, with a space so that I can properly use this in the conditional formatting. So value to find is nothing, and we need to replace this with a space. And I'll click on OK. Next, we need to add 2 columns. One is to reduce the number of bins that are present here. So these bins currently are in $20,000 brackets. But because in our key influencers visual we cannot have so many different types of bins, that's why we need to reduce them. And instead of getting these in $20,000 brackets, we will get these in $40,000 bracket. And for that, I'll go to add column and click on conditional column. Now we need to give the name. So I'll call this pay groups, and the column name would be pay annual, because that's how on this column we have to apply the conditional formatting. So when this column value is less than 10,000, then we need this as less than 10,000. When this pay annual value equals 10,000 to 19,000, then we want the value to be 10,000 till 39,000, so that we have a $30,000 bracket here, because we cannot have a 40,000 bracket here. But next we will get the 40,000 brackets. So when the pay annual equals 20,000 to 39, then we have from 20,000, then we have the same bracket. Then when pay annual equals 40 to 59, then we need to change this bracket from 40,000 to $79,999. Then when my pay annual equals 60 to 79, then we have the same bracket. I'm just going to fast forward this quickly because you get the idea now. Now there are two other values in this data set. First is the space that we created by replacing the blank value. That we can combine that in the less than 10,000, or we can create a separate value of its own. I'm just going to combine that in less than 10,000. And the another value is I am not compensated on a yearly basis, and I am also combining this in the less than 10,000 bracket. And now I will click on OK. So this will create a conditional column for us depending on what's present over here. Now we need to format this properly, and for formatting we'll need to create a sort by column. And for that, I'll again create a conditional column. So I'll click on conditional column, and this time we need to choose the pay groups that we have created. So if the pay group is equal to less than $10,000, then let us put this as 1. If the pay group is equal to $10,000 to $39,999, then let's put it in group 2. If pay groups is equal to 40,000 to 79,999, we put it in group 3. If the pay groups is equal to 80,000 to 119,999, then it is 4. And similarly the rest of the pay groups. Now that we have these, let's click on OK. And this one would be the sort by column. I'll just rename this as sort by. I have a space here in between the values, and that's why it's giving nulls. So let's fix that. So I have to give spaces here. These should be exactly like it because Power BI is searching for this value and replacing it with this value. And now when I click on OK and we go to this step, we see all the numbers, they're getting populated nicely. Now that this is done, we can start creating our visual. So let's go to home and click on close and apply. I'll start by creating the key influencers visual. So I'll click on this key influencers, and in here we need to analyze the annual pay. So I'll grab that in analyze, and we need to explain it by the org size, then education level, gender summarization, race, role as an employee, and years of experience. We can't do the annual pay here because we need to get the reduced number of groups that we have created. So that would be pay groups. And these pay groups, we need to sort them. So I'll go to this table view and I'll click on the pay groups and then click on sort by. And we need to choose sort by column that we have created. And then when I go here, I can see that all my pay groups are sorted nicely. And we have this key influencers chart created. Next, I'll grab a text box and get the text State of the Industry 2021 survey results. And we need to format this. So for formatting, I'll choose 28 in the size and we can place it right there. Below this, we need another text box which says what influences annual pay for respondents working in the database industry. And we need to format this too. So for formatting, I'll increase the size to 20. We can change the theme now. So I'll go to view and choose this theme. Choose the same theme as was in the challenge. And we can change the background color as well. So I'll click on this blank space and then go to canvas background. And in here, select this light green color. And we can then rearrange these. And now we can just choose one of the groups and we see how the pay is explained by the different values that we have. This is the final dashboard. I hope you've learned something new from this one. If you have liked the content, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.